They called him Old Bear because he was just that massive, with silver fur and wise, tired eyes. At 12 years old, this Great Dane was ancient for his breed. His joints ached, his walks were slow, and he spent his days watching the world go by, remembering when he was young and strong. Old Bear had lived a full life. He'd been a therapy dog, bringing comfort to hundreds in hospitals and nursing homes. He sat patiently with children as they learned to read. When his human, Margaret, lost her husband, he was her rock. But now he was tired. His work was done. He was ready to rest. And then Biscuit arrived, a 4-month-old golden retriever puppy rescued from a hoarding situation. He was malnourished, scared, and had never learned how to be a dog. He flinched at sudden movements and cowered in corners. Margaret agreed to foster him, hoping Old Bear's calm presence would help. Old Bear was not thrilled. This puppy was loud, clumsy, and had no manners. He chewed on everything and demanded constant attention. Old Bear's tired eyes seemed to say, "I'm too old for this." But Margaret knew better. She knew Old Bear had one more lesson to teach. Biscuit was terrified of everything. He'd hide under tables, refusing to come out. 4 days Old Bear simply watched him. Then, one morning, a loud truck rumbled past. Biscuit panicked, running in circles, crying. Slowly, Old Bear stood up. He walked over to the trembling puppy and lay down beside him, calm and steady. He didn't bark, he just breathed, slow and even. Biscuit looked at him, confused. Why wasn't the big dog scared? Old Bear's calmness was contagious. The puppy's breathing slowed. His trembling stopped. He curled up against Old Bear's massive body and fell asleep. That was the first lesson. Not everything scary is dangerous. Sometimes you just have to breathe. Biscuit also didn't know how to play. When Margaret threw a ball, he just stared at it. So Old Bear, who hadn't played in years, slowly got up. He picked up the ball and brought it back, dropping it at Biscuit's feet with a wag of his tail. He nudged the ball toward him. Something clicked in the puppy's brain. He pounced on it triumphantly, running in circles, finally understanding joy. Old Bear's tail wagged slowly, tiredly, but happily. In teaching Biscuit, he rediscovered his own happiness. They played every day after that short sessions, but they became the highlight of both their lives. As the months passed, Biscuit transformed. He grew confident, playful, and loving. He was ready for his forever home. A wonderful family came to meet him, and he loved them immediately. But before he left, he spent one last night with Old Bear. They lay together, just breathing. Biscuit's eyes seemed to say, "Thank you. You taught me everything." To Old Bear's wise gaze replied, "Be patient. Stay calm when the world is loud. Play as much as you can. Love without holding back. And when you're old, pass it on." The next morning, Biscuit went to his new home. He looked back once, tail wagging, before disappearing into his new life. Old Bear passed away 2 weeks later, peacefully in his sleep. Margaret found him with a small smile on his face, his mission complete. She buried him under his favorite tree in the garden. Years later, she received a letter from Biscuit's family. It had a photo of Biscuit, now full-grown, lying beside a tiny, scared foster puppy. The letter said Biscuit is teaching a new puppy how to be brave. He's so patient and calm. It's like he learned from the best teacher ever. Margaret smiled through her tears. Old Bear's legacy wasn't just the lives he touched directly. It was the endless chain of love passing forward from him to Biscuit, and from Biscuit to the next puppy, and on forever. Sometimes our greatest purpose finds us right when we think we're done. What we teach others lives on, an endless legacy of love. Thank you for watching.